Volume 1, Chapter 11, Morocco on the eve of the great human migrations. The sun sets upon a land that is about to change forever. Thousands of years have passed since humanity first set foot upon the lands of Morocco. Mountains have witnessed the birth and disappearance of countless generations. Rivers have altered their courses. Forests have expanded and retreated. The Sahara has transformed from a vast green landscape into one of the world's greatest deserts. Yet one thing has remained unchanged throughout the ages. Morocco still occupies its extraordinary position at the crossroads of worlds. Situated at the northwestern edge of Africa, separated from Europe by only a narrow stretch of water, open to the Atlantic Ocean and facing the Mediterranean Sea, this territory has become a meeting place for peoples and civilizations long before history was ever written. Its earliest inhabitants could never have imagined that their homeland would one day become one of humanity's great crossroads. For tens of thousands of years, populations from various regions of Africa moved across North Africa. Some continued their journeys toward distant lands, while others settled among fertile valleys, coastal plains, and mountain landscapes. Human migration has never been a simple or linear story. It is a vast mosaic shaped by encounters, cultural exchanges, and continual adaptation. Modern genetic research increasingly confirms what archaeologists have suspected for decades. North Africa played a fundamental role in the story of human populations. The territory of present-day Morocco was never isolated. From the earliest periods of human history, it participated in the great movements of people that gradually shaped prehistoric societies across continents. As people traveled, so too did knowledge. Techniques for crafting tools evolved and spread across regions. Cultural practices were shared and transformed. Innovations related to hunting, fishing, and eventually agriculture crossed mountains, deserts, and seas. The Strait of Gibraltar became something far greater than a natural boundary. It emerged as a permanent point of contact between two continents whose destinies would remain closely intertwined throughout Morocco's history. Whenever climatic conditions allowed, human interactions intensified. North African populations participated fully in the great transformations that would ultimately give rise to increasingly complex societies. To the south, the Sahara continued to shape the destiny of entire civilizations. At times an impassable barrier, and at others a fertile corridor for human movement and cultural exchange, it has always influenced the relationship between North Africa and the regions beyond the desert. Morocco's exceptional geographical position has been one of its greatest strengths since prehistoric times. The kingdom we know today did not yet exist, yet many of the characteristics that would later define it were already taking shape. Its openness to multiple worlds, the extraordinary diversity of its landscapes, and its remarkable ability to absorb outside influences while preserving its own unique identity. Imagine a prehistoric traveler standing upon the heights of the Rif Mountains, watching the distant coastlines of Europe emerge on the horizon. Before him lies an unknown world. Behind him stretches the immense African continent that witnessed humanity's earliest beginnings. Morocco is already serving as a bridge between these two worlds. The great migrations that will unfold over the coming millennia will only strengthen this natural vocation. The first farmers will gradually appear. New technologies will arrive. Peoples from distant horizons will contribute to the emergence of the cultures that will eventually give birth to Morocco's earliest civilizations. But long before the Phoenicians, Carthage, Rome, or the imperial dynasties, there existed this foundational age, a time when nature, climate, and human migrations patiently shaped the soul of the land itself. Morocco was not born from a single conquest or civilization. It is the product of millions of years of natural history and thousands of years of human encounters. As this first great era of our story draws to a close, one truth becomes unmistakably clear. Morocco is ready to enter history. Its mountains have sheltered humanity's earliest inhabitants. Its valleys have nourished prehistoric communities. Its coastlines already gaze toward the civilizations slowly approaching from distant horizons. The journey has only just begun.